God says, I'm tired of trying to reach you. Something very shocking will happen to you. It's very important for you to listen to this now. Listen to God now before it's too late. Don't skip. You need to listen. You must. If you walk away from this, you may never know what was meant to wake you up, to rescue your life, your soul, your purpose. I've tried to reach your heart over and over again, through dreams, through moments of silence, through people you didn't expect, and still you pushed me away. But now, something is coming, and I cannot stay silent anymore. Please, don't skip this. This may be the last warning before something shakes you to your core. I say this with love, but with urgency. Before it's too late, if you're here, then I need you to pause. Really pause. Not scroll. Not look away. I am calling to you because you have a moment, right now, that heaven is watching. You are standing at a crossroad where one path leads to peace and the other to pain. If you can hear this, comment, Amen, right now. Let the heavens see that your heart still beats for something greater than yourself. This is your moment to choose to listen, to truly hear me. Let me be clear. The shocking thing I'm speaking of is not to frighten you, but to shake you out of the numbness you've been walking in. You've grown tired, cold, distant. You pretend everything is fine. But I see the storm in your soul. I see what no one else sees. And what's ahead is not just another hard day or another disappointment. It's a shift, a moment that will test your faith, a shaking that will expose what's real. I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm saying it to prepare you. I've whispered, I've waited, I've warned. But the distractions were louder. The noise of this world, the fake lights, the fake promises, these things kept your heart busy while I stood right beside you. You forgot me, but I didn't forget you. My hand never stopped reaching. But now, time is not waiting. Something is approaching, and your heart must be ready. Before this happens, you need to return to me. I am the only one who can hold you steady when everything shakes. This is not about fear. It's about faith. This is not punishment. This is protection. I want to cover you before the storm hits. I want you under my wings, safe when others fall. But I will not force you. You must choose to come closer now. Do not wait for the shock to awaken you. Open your ears now. Listen to my voice. Feel me pulling on your heart. The enemy has tried to steal your attention. Through pain, through distractions, through sin, through fake comfort. He wants you numb, passive, distracted. But I am calling you higher. You are not meant to drift through life. You are not meant to live chained by fear, shame, or past failures. I died for your freedom. I rose for your breakthrough. And yet, you run from me when I am the only shelter that can't be shaken. Comment 1111 if you believe my timing is not by accident. You're seeing this now because I'm trying again, one more time. I'm reaching for you again. But this time, I need you to respond. There are things you've been ignoring, small convictions in your heart. A still, quiet voice you brushed off. That was me, calling you away from danger, away from decisions that would hurt you, away from people who pretend to love you but poison your soul. You thought I was trying to ruin your plans. I was trying to protect your future. I was trying to give you something real, something eternal. But you didn't see it then. I need you to see it now. Some of you are walking through battles that no one knows about. Depression, anxiety, fear of losing everything, fear of being alone. You feel like you're slipping and no one notices. But I notice. I see every tear, even the ones you hide. I am not distant. I am not silent. I'm shouting now because I love you too much to stay quiet. I am the God who weeps with you, but I am also the God who fights for you. Listen, child. What is coming will shock those who are not grounded in me. You will see people fall. You will see hearts grow cold. You will hear news that shakes your confidence. But if you are in me, you will not be moved. If you run to me, I will hold you. My word will anchor you. My spirit will guide you. You will walk through the fire, but not be burned. You will go through the waters, but you won't drown. That is my promise. But it only stands if you choose me. You keep wondering why you're stuck, why blessings feel delayed, why you don't feel me like before. But the truth is, you've drifted, not all at once. Slowly, subtly. You started settling for what the world offered. You started quieting my voice when it made you uncomfortable. You let compromise sit in the places where my fire used to burn, and now you feel empty. But that emptiness is not the end. It's your invitation back. I am not done with you. My plans for you haven't changed. My promises still stand. I don't take back what I've spoken. But you have to come close again. You have to lay down your pride, your fear, your comfort zones. You have to stop pretending you're fine. I already know the truth, and still I call you mine. This moment is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this, to be reminded that you are still chosen, still loved, still pursued by the God who made the stars. You don't have to earn my love. You just have to receive it. You don't have to have it all together. You just have to come home. I will do the rest. I will cleanse you. I will restore you. I will fill you again. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Like this video if your heart feels that pull. If something inside of you knows that this is for you, let that be your small yes, your quiet agreement. Because I will meet even the smallest step you take toward me with open arms and overwhelming grace. The time is short. The hour is late. But it's not over. I can still turn it around. I can still heal what's been broken. I can still bring beauty from the ashes. But I need your surrender, not your silence. I need your heart, not your perfection. Let me in before the shaking begins. Let me hold you before the pain comes. I have the power to stop it. But more than that, I have the power to walk you through it without fear. Real truth, not noise, not temporary comfort, not another distraction that numbs the pain but never heals it. Listen closely, child. I am not just calling you. I am warning you. Something is coming, and if you do not draw near to me now, you will be swept away by the very thing I was trying to shield you from. There's a shift in the spirit that many cannot see, but you can feel it. Something is changing. What was once easy now feels heavy. What once gave you peace now brings confusion. That is not your imagination. That is me, removing false peace. I am taking away the things that have kept you distant from me, not to harm you, but to wake you up, because you've gotten too comfortable with spiritual sleep. You've accepted spiritual silence as normal, but it's not normal. You were never meant to live disconnected from me. I formed you with my hands. I breathed my life into you. I placed my purpose inside of you. And now, I am calling it back to life. I've seen the tears you cry in the quiet. I've watched you walk through your days feeling invisible. You smile for others, but inside you feel like you're fading. I see that, and I'm not ignoring your pain. I'm the only one who truly knows it. And still, I love you. Still, I reach for you. But this time, you must reach back. No more waiting for someone else to fix it. No more hoping the pain just disappears. You must choose me now. You must come back to your first love. Let me remind you who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are not broken beyond repair. I knit you together. I knew you before you were born. I've seen every mistake, every fall, every moment you thought you ruined everything. And still, I say you are mine. My grace is bigger than your failure. My love is stronger than your sin. My mercy is new even today. But it means nothing if you don't accept it. Open your heart again. Let me heal what life tried to destroy. Comment 222 if you trust that I am still working in your life, even when you don't see it. Trust is not always a feeling, it's a decision to believe that I am still God, even when the ground beneath you shakes. And make no mistake, the shaking will come, but those who trust in me will not fall. Those who stand on my word will endure. Those who stay in my presence will not be left in confusion when the world turns upside down. Some of you are holding on by a thread, and I know that. I see your strength fading. I see your hope slipping. But I am the God who gives power to the weak. I am the one who renews the strength of those who wait on me. You don't have to do this alone. You were never meant to. Stop trying to carry this in your own strength. Give it to me. Lay it at my feet. Every burden, every fear, every shameful memory, every hidden struggle, give it all to me. I won't condemn you. I'll restore you. There is a reason you keep coming back to me in your heart, even if your life has been far from me. That longing, that pull, it's me. I placed that in you. The world tried to bury it. People tried to distract you from it. But my call on your life never expired. My promise over you didn't die when you failed. My plan for you was never dependent on your perfection. It was built on my love. And my love doesn't fail. You've tried the world's way. You've tried to find peace in people, in pleasure, in success, in escape, but none of it satisfied. That emptiness in you is not a weakness. It's a sign that you were created for something eternal, something holy, something real. You were made for me. And until you return to me, you will always feel like something is missing, because it is. I am what's missing. You might think your life is too chaotic for me to enter. You think I'll reject you because of how far you've gone. But let me tell you something. I step into chaos. I walk into darkness. I find the one lost sheep and carry it back. I don't flinch at the mess. I restore what's been destroyed. I don't love you less because you're struggling. If anything, I'm closer to you now than ever. Because the broken, the weary, the desperate, that's who I came for. That's who I gave my life for. This is not just about your comfort. It's about your soul. What's coming will not be kind to those who are not anchored in me. There is a spiritual war rising, and I don't want you to be caught in the crossfire without my covering. I am your shelter. I am your defender. But if you walk away, if you keep silencing my voice, you leave yourself exposed. I will never stop loving you, but I will not force you to choose me. That is yours to make. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You need to let go of the things that are poisoning your peace. You keep returning to the same sin, the same toxic connection, the same fake comfort, thinking it will feel different this time. But it won't. It never does. The only thing that changes when you return to me is your heart. I change your heart. I soften it. I clean it. I make it new. You can't fix yourself. You can't save yourself. But I can. I already did. The cross was enough. My blood was enough. You are not too far. So what now? Surrender. That's what I'm waiting for. Not your performance, not your perfect words. Just surrender. Just honesty. Tell me you're tired. Tell me you want to come back. Tell me you can't do this alone. I'm not looking for pretty prayers. I'm looking for real hearts. I will do the rest. I don't want to just fix your situation. I want to change your life. I want to awaken your soul. I want you to live in my power, not just survive. I want your spirit alive again. I want you to walk in the authority I gave you. I want you to realize that you are not weak. You are not helpless. You have me. I pulled you here. I reached into the noise of your life and whispered louder than your pain. And now you're here, still breathing, still listening, still searching. And that means I can still move. I can still rescue. I can still heal what's bleeding inside your heart. Let me tell you something you've forgotten. You are mine. Not just when you worship, not just when you're strong. You are mine in the broken moments too. When you're numb, when you're doubting, when you feel unworthy, I still claim you. You never stopped belonging to me. Your failures didn't cancel my promises. Your silence didn't drive me away. I stayed. Through every storm, through every sin, through every moment you questioned if I even cared, I stayed. Because love doesn't leave, and I am love. Comment 333 to declare your faith again. Even if it's shaky, even if it's small, faith the size of a mustard seed can still move mountains. I am not asking for perfect faith. I'm asking for an open heart. Because when your heart is open, I can work miracles in the places you thought were beyond saving. I can rebuild what you thought was lost forever. I can restore what you buried in regret. But I won't force my way in. I'm waiting for your yes. There is a reason you've been feeling this weight, this unease, this tug in your soul. You've been trying to hold everything together, trying to be strong for everyone else. But the truth is, you've been breaking inside. You smile to hide it, but I see through the mask. And I want you to know, I never asked you to carry this on your own. I never designed you to carry the weight of the world. That's my job. You just have to trust me enough to let go. I know the thoughts that run through your mind, the fears, the shame, the doubt. You wonder if it's too late to be used by me. You wonder if you missed your moment. But hear me now, if you're still breathing, I'm still working. Your story is not finished. I don't just redeem stories, I rewrite them. What the enemy meant for evil, I can still use for good. I will take what was meant to destroy you and turn it into the very thing that lifts others out of their own darkness. The delay you've been facing isn't because I've forgotten you. It's because I've been preparing you. You think I've been silent. I've been working behind the scenes, closing doors that weren't for you, delaying things that would have destroyed you, holding you back from people who looked right but weren't sent by me. You call it rejection. I call it protection. You call it a setback. I call it preparation. I am never late, child. I move in perfect timing. You just have to trust that I see what you can't. There are blessings that are about to come that will not make sense to the people around you. Miracles that will feel too sudden. Restoration that will feel undeserved. That's how I work. I don't bless you because you earned it. I bless you because I love you. I bless you to show others that I am still moving, still real, still mighty. So don't be surprised when I start opening doors you didn't knock on. When I start healing wounds you forgot were still open. That's me. That's your Father. And I'm not done with you. But I need you to stop giving up so easily. I need you to stop treating your purpose like an option. You weren't placed here to survive. You were born to shake the earth with my spirit. You were born to speak life where there's death, to stand in dark places and carry my light. But you can't do that if you keep dimming yourself to fit into broken systems. You can't fulfill your calling while trying to keep everyone else comfortable. Sometimes obedience looks like separation. Sometimes healing requires walking away. You keep asking me for signs, and I've given them. But you looked past them because they weren't what you expected. You thought the sign would be loud, dramatic. But it was that quiet discomfort. That still voice saying, "Don't go there." That tug in your spirit saying, "Turn around." That peace that left when you said yes to something I never called you to. I've been speaking. You just have to start listening differently. Don't chase what feels good. Follow what brings peace in your spirit. That's me. Comment 555 if you are ready for freedom. Real freedom. The kind that doesn't depend on your bank account, your relationship status, or your performance. Freedom that starts in your soul. I want to set you free from guilt, from shame, from cycles that keep repeating. But it starts with truth. And the truth is, you've been running, not from danger, but from healing. Because healing hurts. It forces you to face things. But if you let me walk with you through it, I promise you won't walk alone. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The reason the enemy has fought you so hard is because he knows what's inside of you. He sees the calling, he hears the anointing. Even if you don't see it yet, he does. That's why the attacks feel personal. Because they are. But I have already given you victory. You just have to walk in it. Stop giving the enemy space in your mind. Stop letting him convince you that you're stuck. You're not. The chains were broken on the cross. You are free. You are chosen. You are mine. You're not too much. You're not too sensitive. You're not too broken. You are exactly who I designed you to be. Every detail, every quirk, every scar, I see it all, and I still say you are good. You are loved. You are worth dying for. Don't shrink yourself to be accepted. Don't lower your standards to be loved. I already love you more than anyone ever could. Rest in that. Let it fill the holes in your heart that people could never reach. I want you to get this deep into your soul. There is nothing you've done that can make me unlove you. I am not surprised by your flaws. I am not shocked by your doubts. I died knowing every sin you would ever commit, and I still chose the cross. That's how deep my love goes. That's how far my grace reaches. And that's why you can come back right now. No matter what, I will receive you. I will cover you. I will fight for you. But you must decide. I will not force you. Love never forces. I am not interested in robotic obedience. I want your heart, your real, unfiltered heart. I want the messy prayers. I want the honest questions. I want the days you show up broken and unsure but still show up. That's where I move. That's where I heal. That's where I become more than just a name. You start to know me as Father. This is about your soul being awakened, about you finally feeling again after being numb for so long. It's about your spirit crying out, even when your words are silent. I hear that cry. I feel the ache in your chest. And I am not ignoring you. You think no one understands what you're going through. But I do. I saw it all. Every time you were rejected, every time you were left alone in your pain, every time you wondered if your life really mattered. And I want you to know, you were never alone in those moments. I was there. You didn't see me because your eyes were fixed on the storm, but I was in the boat with you. I was the peace that tried to whisper to your heart when fear was shouting. I was the strength that carried you when you thought you couldn't go another day. You've been through things that tried to break you, things that should have shattered you completely, but you're still here. That's not weakness, that's survival, that's purpose, that's me. You think you made it by luck or chance? No, child. I carried you. I put breath in your lungs every morning. I placed strength in your bones when you wanted to give up. And I did it all quietly, not because I wanted credit, but because I love you. I've always loved you. Comment 1212 if you believe that everything you've walked through is leading to something greater. Because it is. I don't waste pain. I don't ignore tears. Every valley you walked through, every night you cried in silence, every battle you thought no one saw, I saw it all, and I will use it, not just to bless you, but to bless others through you. What you thought was meant to destroy you will become the very thing I use to help others find their way back to me. I know you've been asking, why me? Why did you have to suffer the way you did? Why did you lose people you thought you'd never live without? Why did you have to face so many storms with barely any rest in between? And here is the truth. I never promised you a life without pain, but I promised to be with you in it. And I kept that promise, even when you didn't see me. I never left you, even when you were angry with me, even when you doubted my love, I stayed. Your scars don't scare me, they move me. They are proof that you've survived what was meant to end you. And now, I want to heal them. Not erase your past, but redeem it. I want to take your broken places and fill them with my glory. I want to turn your pain into a platform for hope. But that starts with trust. You must trust that I am still good, even when life hasn't been. You must trust that I can still do something beautiful, even with the pieces you think are too shattered to use. You've tried healing by ignoring. You've tried forgetting by pretending. But the only way forward is through me. Let me take you deeper. Let me walk with you through the parts you're afraid to face. You don't have to be strong for me. You just have to be honest. Tell me the truth about where it hurts. Tell me the truth about how tired you are. I already know. I just want you to know that you don't have to carry it alone anymore. There's a version of you that I created. A version that isn't bound by shame, fear, or guilt. A version that walks in power, speaks with boldness, and lives with unshakable faith. That version of you is still possible. But you can't become that person by staying in the same cycles. You can't move forward if you keep running back to what broke you. This is the moment to break the pattern. To say, no more. To let me lead. I will take you where your own strength never could. You've asked for clarity, and I am giving it. That relationship you keep holding on to, even though it drains your soul, it's not from me. That secret sin you keep excusing, it's killing your joy. That fear that keeps you stuck, it's lying to you. I didn't create you to live like this. I created you to thrive in my presence. To walk with confidence, knowing that heaven backs you. But you keep feeding the things that steal your peace. It's time to let go. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Comment 777 if you believe that deliverance is coming. Because it is. The chains are breaking. The weight is lifting. The lies are being exposed, and your freedom is closer than you think. But it begins when you make the choice to truly surrender. Not halfway. Not only when it's convenient, but fully. I need all of you. Not because I want to control you, but because I want to protect you. When you give me everything, I give you more than you ever dreamed. You have gifts inside of you that the world hasn't seen yet. You have a voice that will shake the silence. You have prayers that will change families. You have faith that will bring healing to others. Don't bury it anymore. Don't hide because you're afraid of failing. You were never called to be perfect, you were called to be available. I will use what you give me, even if it feels small, even if it feels broken. I will breathe life into it. That's what I do. There's a shift coming, a sudden move, the kind of change that makes people say, only God could have done that. You won't be able to explain it. You won't be able to take credit for it. But it's coming. For those who trust me, for those who obey when it's hard, for those who remain faithful when it doesn't make sense. I see your secret obedience. I see your quiet sacrifices, and I will reward you. I always reward what is done in faith. This is not the end for you. This is not how your story closes. There's more healing, more joy, more purpose. But you must let me write the next chapter. Stop trying to control every outcome. Stop letting fear drive your decisions. Let me be the author again. I write better stories than you could ever imagine. I know how to redeem what's been ruined. I know how to build from the ashes. I know how to turn pain into purpose. The world is loud right now. Everything is trying to pull you away from me. Distraction, temptation, confusion. It's all noise. But I am still the calm in the storm. I am still the voice that speaks peace. I am still the rock that doesn't move. If you stay close to me, nothing can shake you. Nothing can steal what I've placed inside of you. You may bend, but you will not break. Let me be your anchor. Let me remind you of who you are, not who the world says you are. Not who your past says you are, but who I say you are. Chosen, loved, forgiven, called, anointed, protected, and never alone. The chains the enemy tried to wrap around you are starting to loosen. You are being strengthened in places where you were once weak. You are becoming who I created you to be, and hell is terrified of that. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the battles feel heavier, because your breakthrough is closer than you think. You've been feeling like giving up, like nothing is changing. But that is exactly when I move. I often come in the moments where you think I'm farthest, because it's not your strength I need, it's your surrender. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've waited. But I'm asking you to keep trusting, keep believing, because the very thing that's been trying to destroy you is going to be the very thing I use to reveal my glory in your life. This is not about what you feel. Feelings come and go. This is about what is true. And the truth is, I am still God. I am still for you. I am still working behind the scenes. I am still turning what the enemy meant for evil into something good. But you must hold on. Not with fear, but with faith. The enemy wants to wear you down. He wants you to settle, to silence yourself, to believe the lie that you missed your chance. But child, if you were truly out of time, you wouldn't still be breathing. You're here because I still have plans for you. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. My timing for your life is perfect. You may not understand why I made you wait, but one day you will thank me for the doors I didn't open, for the people I removed, for the pain that led you closer to me. Every delay has had purpose. Every pause has been protection. And now you are standing at the edge of something new, something holy, something you were born for. Comment 999 if you trust that what's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. Because it is. I've seen your tears. I've heard your prayers, even the ones you whispered through shaking lips. And not one of them has been ignored. I collect your tears. I hold your cries, and I act at the right time. I am not ignoring you. I am preparing you for more than you even know to ask for. You've been too focused on what you lost, on who walked away, on what didn't work. But I'm asking you now to lift your eyes, look higher, look at me. I am the God who restores, the God who gives double for your shame. I don't just return what was taken, I increase it, I bless it, I breathe life into it. But you have to be willing to release what I never meant you to carry. You have to open your hands before I can fill them. You've been holding tightly to what you thought you needed, that job, that relationship, that image, that routine, but it's been draining you. It's been keeping you stuck. And deep down, you know it. You've felt my spirit gently nudging you to let go. But fear keeps pulling you back. Fear that nothing better will come. Fear that you'll be alone. But I am not the God of fear. I am the God who never takes without replacing. I am the God who heals and restores. Trust me, let go. I will not leave you empty. What I'm calling you into is going to cost your comfort. It's going to stretch you. It's going to require faith when everything in you wants to run. But it's also going to bring you life, peace, joy, clarity, purpose. You were not made for a shallow life. You were made to walk in the deep with me, to go where others won't go, to see things others are too distracted to see. I'm calling you deeper. Come. And yes, you'll lose some things along the way, but nothing you lose for me will ever outweigh what I give in return. You may lose approval from people who never really saw your heart. You may lose comfort you were never meant to settle in. But you will gain me, my presence, my power, my peace. That is worth everything. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Comment 1010 if you are ready to walk in my strength and not your own. Because your strength will fail. But mine never does. I never grow weary. I never run out. I carry you when your legs can't move. I lift you when your heart is too heavy. I go before you and make crooked paths straight. I surround you with my presence even in the dark. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to say yes even when you don't have all the answers. Willing to trust me when it feels risky. Willing to believe that I really do love you, no matter what anyone else has said, because I do. I love you with a love that does not shift with circumstances. A love that isn't based on your performance, a love that endured the cross, and that love is still here for you, now. Some of you are standing in the middle of battles you didn't ask for, storms you didn't expect, and you're tired, you're questioning everything, but don't give up. What you don't see is that there are angels fighting for you. There are prayers being answered in ways you can't see yet. There are doors being formed that will open at the exact moment you need them. I work in layers you don't understand. But one day, it will all make sense. For now, walk by faith, not by sight. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to wait until you're stronger. Start where you are, with the brokenness, with the doubt, with the questions. I will meet you there. I always do. I'll lift you. I'll carry you. I'll renew you. I'll pour out strength you didn't know was inside of you. That's what I've always done. That's what I will keep doing. And when you stumble, I won't shame you. I'll catch you. When you wander, I won't abandon you. I'll come after you. That's the kind of shepherd I am. I leave the 99 to find the one, because you are worth it to me. You always have been. You've had every reason to stop believing, but somewhere deep inside, you still hold on. That's not weakness. That's faith. That's your spirit refusing to let go of me. And I'm telling you now, I see that, and I will reward it. You may feel small, forgotten, like your life isn't moving forward. But don't measure your worth by what you see. Don't compare your journey to others. I never called you to match their pace. I set your steps. I planned your path. And though it feels quiet now, you are not stuck. You are being still for a reason. I am building roots where no one else can see. And when the time comes, the fruit of your obedience will be undeniable. You won't have to prove yourself. I will reveal you. You've grown in silence, in secret. You've cried where no one could hear. You've stayed faithful when no one was clapping. And that's the kind of faith that moves me. Not loud, showy, attention-seeking faith, but quiet, surrendered, steady faith. That's the kind of faith I bless. The kind that doesn't need the spotlight. The kind that keeps praying even when the answer hasn't come. I've seen your faith. I've seen your pain. And I've already prepared the breakthrough. Comment 1515 if you believe something is shifting in your favor. Because it is. Even now. Right now. I am shifting things behind the scenes. Rearranging what seemed impossible. Changing hearts. Opening doors. Breaking cycles. You may not see it yet, but you will. And when you do, you'll realize that the delay was never denial, it was alignment. I needed you ready. I needed them ready. I needed the timing perfect. I move in divine order, never too soon, never too late. You've been praying for answers, for a sign, for a word. This is it. This is your confirmation, not from the world, not from people, but from me, your Father, your Creator. I see you, I hear you, and I am not ignoring your cries. I am leading you even when you feel blind. I am holding you even when you feel alone. You are not abandoned. I am right here, and I'm not leaving you. Don't let your past convince you that you're disqualified. I used liars, doubters, murderers, prostitutes, and cowards, and I turned them into leaders, prophets, and world changers. Not because they were perfect, but because they were willing to say yes, willing to repent, willing to be used even when it didn't make sense. Your past does not cancel your purpose. It prepares you for it. Your pain is not wasted. It's part of the process. There is power in your story, power in your survival, power in your testimony. You've overcome things you don't even talk about. And it's time to stop hiding your scars. They're proof of my healing, proof that what tried to kill you didn't win, proof that my grace is stronger than any storm. Don't be ashamed of what you've walked through. I'm going to use it to set others free. What once caused you shame will soon carry my glory. I'm calling you to step into a new season. A season of clarity. A season of healing. A season of answered prayers. But you must be willing to leave behind what no longer serves you. The habits, the toxic connections, the mindset of defeat. You've outgrown some things, and that's why they feel so heavy now. Let them go. You can't take old bondage into new blessings. You can't carry dead weight into promised land. You've asked me for peace, but you keep returning to chaos. You've asked me for purpose, but you keep clinging to what numbs your spirit. You can't walk in freedom and still flirt with chains. I'm not trying to punish you, I'm trying to purify you. I want you whole, not half-healed. I want you strong, not just surviving. I want you thriving in my presence, not just visiting it when you're desperate. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 1717 if you are ready to step fully into what I've called you to. Because the time is now. Not when everything feels perfect. Not when the fear is gone. But now. Right here, in the middle of your questions, in the middle of your mess, I'm calling you higher. Don't look back. Don't shrink. Don't settle. You were made for more. And I know you're scared. I know the unknown terrifies you. But I go before you. I walk with you. I stand behind you. You are surrounded. My angels are covering you. My spirit is empowering you. My word is guiding you. You are not alone in this. Every step you take in obedience is a step closer to the destiny I designed you for. Stop doubting your worth. Stop questioning if you're enough. You are enough because I made you. You are enough because I called you. You are enough because I live inside of you. Stop letting the world define what I already declared. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are redeemed. You are forgiven. You are chosen. That is who you are. And when the enemy comes to whisper lies, remind him of what I've spoken. Don't let the lies take root. Don't let fear be louder than faith. Speak my truth. Declare my promises. Stand on my word. Because my word never returns void. It accomplishes what I send it to do. And I've sent my word to heal you, to restore you, to prepare you, to bless you. This season may look like wilderness, but it's becoming a place of encounter, a place of fire, a place of transformation. You won't leave this the same. I'm refining you. I'm stretching you. But I'm also anointing you, preparing you for what eyes haven't seen, what ears haven't heard, what minds haven't imagined. Stay close. Stay expectant. Don't let go. I'm about to pour out blessings that don't make sense. I'm about to release favor that you didn't earn, but that I planned for you all along. And when it happens, you'll know it was me. It was always me. And I will keep it there until my purpose in you is complete. You've been wandering long enough. It's time to return not to who you used to be, but to who I've always seen in you. You've been pulled in so many directions. Everyone has an opinion about who you are, what you should do, how you should feel. But I'm asking you now, quiet the noise. Close your eyes if you have to. Breathe. Listen. I'm speaking. I've always been speaking. You just got so surrounded by voices that weren't mine, you forgot what I sounded like. I want to remind you. I want to bring your heart back into alignment with my voice. Because everything you've been searching for, peace, clarity, purpose, it all starts with hearing me again. I know how tired you are. Life has been heavy. The waiting has been long. And the silence has felt like abandonment. But I need you to understand something. My silence was not absence. It was protection. It was preparation. I was letting the noise around you fall away so that when I finally spoke, you would really hear me. Not out of desperation, but out of surrender. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to prove anything. Just be still and know that I am God. Comment Amen if you are ready to let go of everything that's not from me, because that's where your freedom begins. The chains don't fall off when you try harder. They fall when you release. You keep thinking you have to fix yourself before I can bless you, but I bless what's surrendered, not what's flawless. My power is made perfect in your weakness, not in your performance. I want the real you, the tired you, the doubting you, the one who wonders if you're even worth it. That's who I want. That's who I love. You've been searching for signs, looking for proof that I still have a plan for you. Let me say it plainly, I never stopped. Your mistakes didn't disqualify you. Your delay didn't cancel the promise. You haven't missed your moment. If you're still here, I'm still moving. I don't measure time like the world does. I redeem time. I restore what was lost. I rebuild what was broken. You think you've fallen behind, but I'm about to launch you forward in a way that only I can. There's been a battle inside you, a pull between what you know is right and what's become familiar, between faith and fear, between surrender and control. And I've been watching you wrestle, waiting for the moment you'd finally say, "God, I'm done fighting you." That moment is now. I am not here to condemn you. I am here to carry you, to take the burden off your shoulders, to give you rest for your soul, real rest, the kind that only comes from me. You've believed lies for so long, you started thinking they were truth. Lies that said you're not good enough, that you'll always be broken, that you'll never be free. But I am the truth, and when my truth enters, every lie has to leave. I say you are loved. I say you are forgiven. I say you are chosen. And I say that your best days are still ahead, not behind. But you have to decide who you're going to believe. The voices of fear or the voice of your Father? Comment 1111 if you believe my timing is perfect. Because even though the road has been hard, even though the answers didn't come when you wanted them, I've been aligning everything exactly the way it needs to be. You don't see the whole picture yet, but I do. And when it comes together, you will see how every delay, every detour, every disappointment was a setup for something greater than what you even prayed for. You've been praying for change, and I've heard you. But change doesn't always look like you expect. Sometimes it looks like letting go. Sometimes it looks like losing things you thought you needed. Sometimes it looks like walking away from what's familiar into the unknown. But on the other side of that discomfort is your deliverance. The freedom you've been asking me for, it's on the other side of your obedience. Will you trust me enough to move even when it's scary? There are people I've removed from your life, and you didn't understand why. You thought you were being abandoned. But I was protecting you. I heard conversations you didn't hear. I saw intentions you couldn't see. I saw their hearts, and I knew they couldn't go where I'm taking you. Stop grieving what I've already rescued you from. I have better for you. And what's coming won't require you to question your worth to keep it. What I give brings peace, not confusion. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been walking through the fire, and it's felt endless. But the fire is not there to destroy you, it's there to refine you, to burn away what doesn't belong, to purify your purpose. When you come out of this, you won't even smell like smoke. People will look at you and wonder how you're still standing, and you'll know it was me, only me. I don't let my children walk through the fire alone. I'm always with you, even in the flames. You don't need all the answers to move forward. You just need to know that I'm with you. And I am. In the waiting, in the wondering, in the weakness I am. You've looked everywhere else, but peace only comes from me. Real, lasting peace. Not peace that depends on your circumstances, but peace that stands in the middle of the storm and says, "My God is still in control." Don't let your heart grow cold. Don't let bitterness take root. I know what they did hurt. I know what you lost broke your heart. But I'm a healer, and I can heal even that. I can give you joy again. I can give you laughter again. I can make you trust again. But you have to give me the pieces. You have to stop pretending it didn't affect you. Let me touch the places that still ache. I won't rush you. I won't shame you. I will heal you. I know how hard it's been, how heavy the nights have felt, but I promise you, you won't feel like this forever. I'm bringing beauty out of the ashes. I'm making rivers in your desert. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And you are not finished. This isn't the end of your story. In fact, it's the beginning of something entirely new. And I see that. I honor that. There's a stirring in your soul right now, and it's not accidental. That stirring is my spirit awakening something that has been dormant inside you for far too long. This is the moment I've been preparing you for, not someday, not when you feel ready now. The enemy has tried everything to keep you from this moment. The fear, the shame, the heartbreak, the mental battles, the silence, all of it was sent to distract you, to pull you away from me. But you made it here. You're still standing, and I'm telling you now, there's nothing more the enemy can do to stop what I've already spoken over your life. You are entering a season where I will begin to reveal why the battle was so intense. You were not being punished, you were being positioned. You've asked me so many times, God, why does it hurt so much? And I heard you. I wept with you. But now I want to show you what the pain has produced. You didn't suffer in vain. Every tear has been a seed, and I am faithful to bring a harvest. You are going to see things begin to shift in your favor, not because you deserve it, but because I promised it. My word does not return void. If I said I would do it, then it will come to pass. Comment 222 if you trust me, even when you can't trace me, because that's what true faith looks like. It's easy to believe when the blessings are flowing, but the real test is when the heavens feel quiet, when nothing makes sense, when the miracle still hasn't come and yet you still believe. That's what moves my heart. That's what opens doors that no man can shut. I'm not just healing you for your sake, I'm doing it for those I've called you to reach. Your story matters. Your testimony matters. And the people connected to your destiny need you whole. They need your voice. They need your breakthrough. So don't hide your scars anymore. They're not signs of shame, they're signs of survival. They are proof that grace wins, that love conquers, that I never left you. There are dreams you buried because life didn't go how you planned. You stopped believing they could happen. But I never took my hand off those dreams. I placed them in your heart for a reason, and I am breathing on them again. I'm reviving the parts of you that have felt numb. I'm reigniting the fire you thought had burned out. You will dream again. You will believe again. You will move forward without fear. Stop letting your mistakes define you. I already paid for them. When I said, "It is finished," I meant it. You don't have to keep punishing yourself for what I already forgave. Stop rehearsing the past and start receiving my mercy. I'm not asking you to be who you were before the pain. I'm asking you to become who I created you to be through the pain. Because you are stronger now, wiser, more humble, more ready than you've ever been. This next season is going to require a different version of you. Not the version that pleases everyone. Not the one who plays small, but the one who knows they're chosen. The one who walks in authority. The one who doesn't second-guess their worth. I'm calling that version of you forward now. It's time. No more shrinking. No more waiting for permission. You already have mine. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk into everything I've prepared for you. Because I have been preparing it. Even when you didn't feel me, I was working. Even when it looked like nothing was changing, I was aligning every detail. I was building the right connections, opening the right doors, preparing the right places. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't even apply for. You're about to receive blessings you didn't earn. That's how grace works. But listen to me, don't forget who brought you there. Don't let the blessing become a distraction from the one who gave it. Stay close, stay grounded, stay grateful. I bless you to be a light, not just to be comfortable. I place favor on your life so you can reflect my glory, not to inflate your pride. Keep your eyes on me, and I'll keep lifting you higher. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some people will not understand this next version of you. That's okay. Some will walk away. Let them. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going, and not everyone can handle who you are becoming. That's not rejection, it's realignment. I'm pruning relationships that can't carry the weight of your calling, and it might hurt, but it's necessary. I will send the right ones, the ones who build with you, the ones who pray for you, the ones who speak life over your destiny. Your circle may shrink, but your impact will grow. You're going to influence people you never thought would listen. You're going to change atmospheres, break generational curses, speak life into dry places, and you won't do it because you're perfect. You'll do it because you've been through the fire and came out with faith. You'll do it because you know what it feels like to be broken and held together by grace. And yes, the enemy will try again. He'll send doubt, fear, temptation, but you're not the same person anymore. You've been fortified. Your roots are deeper. Your prayers are stronger. You know how to fight now. You know how to stand. And you know who your defender is. I've trained your hands for battle. I've equipped your spirit. And I will not let you fall. Don't be afraid of what's next. Don't fear the unknown. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are stepping into purpose, into fulfillment, into the promise I made over your life before you were even born. You smile on the outside while you fight battles no one else knows about. But I know. I see it all. And I'm not distant from your pain. I'm close. Closer than you realize. Closer than your next breath. I'm not looking at you with disappointment. I'm looking at you with compassion. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved.